Hello, everyone. Hello. Yes, I know we have all been stuck outside of time. Things look dark. But don't worry. We Lokis are resilient and we are worthy. Hi. Yes, I know you have questions. What am I doing here? Why are there so many Lokis? Why is one of them an alligator? How are you holding the hammer? You have questions. And I have answers for you. Just one quick little thing. I will need you to acknowledge me as your lord. I know, it's hard. You're a Loki too, and you want to have your way. Well, I tell you what, you can just tell me and lie about it. That's what I would do. There you go. You can betray me later if you like. But first, I think you want to hear what I have to say because I am the only one who has a way out of here. Yes, see, that wretched time variance authority has thrown all of us outside of time, and we are in danger of being destroyed by that creature. But I, President Loki, am going to get us all out of here. And we're going to do it with a little friend of mine. Please, let me introduce Alligator Loki. Yes, he is a little bit of a bugger. He actually took the hand of one of my variants. But I'm a little smarter than that one. See, I actually became president, whereas he was just in the running, and he was not worthy. Isn't that right, Alligator Loki? Yes, indeed. Infinite variants, there are even these. And beware, I know how to treat him, so if you mess with me, you might find yourself a few limbs short. Here's a treat. We'll get back to you in a little bit. Now, you're probably wondering how I am wielding Thor's hammer. How could I possibly be worthy? Well, the trick is simply making the hammer accessible. Father's magic is what made the hammer only wieldable by someone who was worthy. But we all know that our sister was able to wield the hammer, and let's just say the goddess of death responsible for thousands of souls being slaughtered is hardly worthy, right? So, what I did is I used a little bit of technology from the time variance, and I went back in time, and I grabbed a Mjolnir from before Father put the spell on it, from when it was Hela's hammer. And now, I've got myself a Mjolnir. Would you like me to call up a thunderstorm for you? And yes, that does mean that you could wield it. It also means you'd have to take it from my dead body. Now, let's all be friends here, because the truth is, even though I have incredible power, and even though I have incredible compatriots, we still are all stuck here at the end of time. But I have a solution, and it is using Mjolnir. Now, I'm sure all or most of you variants remember how it was forged in the heart of the dying star by Nitri. the Great Dwarf Forge. And he made it out of Uru metal. Now, most Thors don't know this, but Uru metal actually has the ability to open portals and can actually take you even through time. Now, first of all, this one won't do that without a little bit of power, so we'll have to generate that first. And secondly, what good would it do to escape here if the time variant authority is just going to chase us down? What that means is we are going to have to take the fight to them. The only way that we will be victorious is if we destroy the TVA and allow the Lokis to rule. Now, I, of course, am more than happy to share. After all, we can each rule our own timeline and reality. I mean, do you even want to rule every single one? It's well too much work. I mean, keeping track of Midgard is hard enough. Who even remembers which place is Iceland and Los Angeles, right? So, here's the plan. There is a shield helicarrier over there. It is mostly destroyed, but the experimental power source is still intact. So we are going to break in. We are going to use Mjolnir to jumpstart some lightning and cause an explosion. Now here's where it gets a little tricky. And this is where I need your help. All of the Lokis are going to help generate a shield, which will protect us and funnel all of the energy into the hammer. And that will allow us to travel through time to the Time Authority and take them on head first. There will be casualties, but I know that I myself and my compatriot are willing to make the ultimate sacrifice. I'm sure you are as well. After all, our other option is to sit here and hide and eventually die, taken by the nothingness at the center. So what do you say? Do you like my plan? Good. You're not planning on betraying me, are you? I've seen you eyeing Mjolnir since we got here. You're thinking to yourself, if I could get control of it at just the right moment, well, then I could be Loki with the hammer. But let me warn you, we all have our own magical gifts. Mine aren't quite as strong as Sorcerer Loki or even the Enchantress, but they aren't too bad either. I've put an enchantment on this, and only Lokis who have been president can wield it. There have been so few of us. And the other one, well, he's not as good at wielding things right now. So, why not instead you try and betray me after we get to the TVA? All right? Everyone, we're all good with this? We don't want to be stuck in this hellhole? Good, good. Then I will just summon up a little lightning and we'll get started. What's that under your jacket? You're another President Loki, aren't you? Well, I guess we don't need everyone. Thank you so much for watching Roleplay Riot. If you've enjoyed this, like and subscribe. I love doing roleplays, and I release usually at least one every single week. If you would like to see all the projects I'm working on, you can go to roleplayriot.com, and you can see everything I'm working on. And one last time, Loki for president.